In this video, we are going to find out the differences between the four drivetrain, and they are front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive. And if that sounds interesting, let's get into this video. Now, what is a front-wheel drive system? Front-wheel drive means that the power of the engine is delivered to the front wheels of your vehicle. With front-wheel drive, the front wheels are pulling the car and the rear wheels don't receive any power on their own. Front-wheel drive systems are less complex and thus cheaper to make than other drivetrain systems. A vehicle with a front-wheel drive system also will have a larger cabin space than an equivalent vehicle with rear-wheel drive. The pros of a front-wheel drive vehicle are that they typically get a better fuel economy and emits less carbon dioxide. Since the weight of the engine is located over the driving wheels, a front-wheel drive vehicle can maintain better traction in the snow. Some of the downside of a front-wheel drive system is front-wheel drive system tends to wear out faster than the less complex rear-wheel drive system, and the lifespan of front tires can be compromised because so much weight is placed on them, and they have to handle all the acceleration and steering forces as well as much of the braking. Now, what is a rear-wheel drive system? Almost everything about front-wheel drive is reversed for vehicles with rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive is a system that is really popular in high-end sedans and sports cars as it offers more power off an accelerator rate compared to other drive systems. This is because the engine is providing powers to the rear wheels while the front wheels only have to deal with the steering. This means that there's a lot less wear on the front tires and it offers a smoother ride. Vehicles with rear-wheel drive also tend to have better balance than front-wheel drive vehicles, which means that they're better at braking and don't suffer from torque steer. The disadvantage of a rear-wheel drive vehicle is that they do not perform well on poor weather conditions such as rain or snow because they're more prone to loss of traction on slick roads. Now, four-wheel drive system. Four-wheel drive means the power from the engine is delivered to all four wheels all the time. The 4x4 is engaged and has the option to operate in rear-wheel drive format to conserve fuel. The four-wheel drive label is generally applied to heavy-duty or off-road use. The four-wheel drive system also comes with part-time and full-time versions and are typically found in trucks and SUVs that are designed for both on-road and more rugged use off-road. Part-time systems operate in two-wheel drive mode until the driver or an onboard computer that monitors traction decides that it's time for all four wheels to share the work. Full-time four-wheel drive is just what its name suggests, with all four wheels being driven all the time. Most four-wheel drive systems have low and high ranges that can be selected by a driver, usually with an electronic switch. Whether electronically or mechanically activated, the four-wheel drive's low setting provides even greater torque for pulling or climbing in an off-road environment. The setting's low gearing also makes it easier for descending steep slopes on unstable surfaces without overstressing the brake. The default four-wheel drive high setting is useful for slippery on-road situations such as packed snow or ice or loose sand or gravel. The disadvantage of a four-wheel drive vehicle is that it operates in rear-wheel drive format most of the time and has less traction than an all-wheel drive vehicle. And the last drivetrain we're going to talk about is an all-wheel drive system. All-wheel drive vehicles are not just four-wheel drive vehicles. All-wheel drive vehicles cover a different range of drive systems that include 6-wheel drive, 8-wheel drive, and vehicles that are both full-time and part-time or demand all-wheel drive. As the name implies, all-wheel drive system powers both the front wheels and the rear wheels all the time. All-wheel drive systems can be found from everything from sports cars to trucks and SUVs. An all-wheel drive system comes in two styles. One does in fact drives all the four wheels continuously, and some manufacturers refer to this as full-time all-wheel drive. The second, often called part-time all-wheel drive or automatic all-wheel drive, operates most of the time in two-wheel drive mode, with power delivered to all four corners only when traction control is needed. Some all-wheel drive system offers what is commonly known as torque vectoring, in which sensors direct engine power to the wheels with the most traction regardless of which end or ride they are on. And that's basically it for this video, guys. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.